What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Happy St. Paddy's Day. Happy Sunday. It's winding up the weekend. Hope you guys have had a really good weekend. It's been pretty decent here so far. We had a nice long Dungeons and Dragons session yesterday. This morning, went and got the Jeep off to the shop. Now I'm back here, getting a little bit of bench time in and making a video. So just about a perfect weekend. So I have made some progress on the Iceman Collections Maverick. Last time you guys saw it, I was sanding it and priming it and getting it ready for paint. And a few of you guys reached out and said, instead of sanding, doing all that sanding, use some filler primer. It'll hide those layer lines, and I'm sure it's a good suggestion. But I had already committed to doing all that sanding. I didn't have any filler primer. Don't have any, so I just went ahead and finished the way I was doing it on the next 3D printed body that I may happen to be working on. I am going to pick up some Duplicolor filler primer, which I'm told is the best kind to get, and give that a try. We'll see how that works. But so I got the thing sanded and primered, and I had a couple of other people reach out questioning, well, maybe not questioning, but questioning the 220 grit sandpaper or material I was using. 220 sounds pretty harsh. Well, so everything I use sanding wise on a model is a hobby grade sandpaper, and I'm told that hobby grade sandpaper is different from an automotive or hardware grade sandpaper. So I figured it would be a good time to show you the 220 grit sanding pad that I used. This is from Infinity. It's 220 grit. It's nice. I love these things. Love them. I have 2 more of these, and I need to replace them, and I'm having a hard time finding them. So, anyway, this is what I used on the body. And then once I got it smooth enough and the primer was, hiding what I couldn't get smooth, then I wet sanded 4,000 to 12,000, yada yada, and lo and behold, it's ready for paint, right? So now let me tell you a little bit about the car itself. So I had a vision for this car, and it revolves around drag racing. So I thought, man, that would make a cool stock eliminator car. I love sportsman style drag racing, class racing. I love all that stuff. Stock eliminator, super stock, super gas, all that. Those lower sportsman classes. I really enjoy not only watching them but looking at the cars. I'm a huge fan, and it's been over a year since I've built a true drag car. I'm looking at the stuff that I've got sitting here, and I don't even have one sitting there. So this is you guys may get a look at my shop. You may have remember the way my shop is laid out. I've done a couple videos on it. I've got all the stuff that I'm really proud of up here on shelves in plastic cases. And there's one drag car up there. It's a gasser, and it's the 55 Nomad that I built 2 years ago. So, yeah. Time for another drag car, and this is going to be the start of that. This is going to be a nice stock eliminator car. It's it's a curbside kit, so I'm not going to open up I could go all out. I'm not going to. Was supposed to be a nice quick build in between finishing the 37 and getting rolling on the Jag XJ220. So that's what it's going to be. I made this a cool little motor plug that fits up inside the chassis. We're going to leave the hood shut. scratch made a roll bar for the inside, put some bucket seats in it, that kind of stuff. 3D printed racing shifter. It's going to be a stock eliminator curbside kit. Now, the picture in my brain starts with silver. So, I have an abundance of this TS30 silver leaf. So we went ahead and used that. I'm not going to say any more on the overall appearance of the car because I'm going to kind of leave it. I'm going to decal it up. I've got some really cool race car stuff decals that I'm going to do, and a color scheme that's in my head that starts with silver. It's mostly silver, but you'll figure it out once I show you the finished product. I think it's going to be really cool, and it's going to get the ball rolling on me doing some more drag stuff. I've got some stuff in the works with some people that is going to be really cool, but we're not going to say anything right now because I don't want to put my foot in my mouth in case it doesn't happen or things get changed around. Who knows? But there's going to be some drag racing stuff one way or another coming this year from me, so that's something to look forward to. So that's that with the Maverick, and I thought it would be really cool. I had one gentleman comment and say he wanted to get a look at the inside of this kit. So, you guys know I'm a Jeep guy, through and through. So let's look at this kit. I got this kit from Mark at Hobby Nut Models, so thank you, Mark. I cannot. This is another one of these kits that I'm chomping at the bit to get to, but I got stuff that I'm committed to. So this is, I really want to start this. But I figured we'd open this up and take a look. So I have already cut the plastic off the back side. I went through and opened all the bags, but I haven't pulled them out to look at them yet. So we're going to get a first look at this kit right now. See how cool this is going to be. So this is the 2023 version, but there's no, I don't think there's like a, this thing has been repopped a couple of times. I think it was yellow on the box. I think it was a Mork and Mindy Jeep at one point in time. I don't see an original copyright date on here, so who knows. But like I said, this has been repopped a couple of times. Let's see what's in here. All right. So, in case you guys hear something weird in the background, that's the Susie Bake Oven running. I've got some stuff in it. So, decal sheet, typical new decal sheet. Gives you the parts rundown, the colors that you need. Yeah, you know, the typical Revell. You've all seen them. They're all really cool. I love these directions. Which is very cool. So it looks like this still comes with the 304 V8. Old school sport style roll bar, the CJ-7 style roll bar, which is typical. I don't think they had. Matter of fact, they didn't. A little bit of Jeep trivia. The roll bar with that doesn't go. So there's two different style roll bars in a Jeep. The CJs had the old school roll bar, right? And then the first 2 years of the Jeep YJ, which is what I have, they had that it's called the sport bar. But then after the first 2 years, the third year, so that would be 88, I think? No, 89. 89? I believe. Went to what they call a family style roll bar. So the bars in the back go straight out and then bend down. This has a sports style roll bar in it, which I love. So it's got, looks like it comes with jerry cans, spare tire holder for the back, which is cool. Optional stuff. Alright, this is pretty neat. So let's take a look at the parts. Let's start with the decals, because the decal sheet. So there's your decal sheet. So if you Jeep guys out there, I know of at least one that's watching besides me. The Outlaw, I'm sure, is watching this. So you get Renegade stripes, and you get Golden Eagle options for this, which is really cool. You get all the little Jeep badges. You get your instrument cluster. You get your underhood decals, which is really cool. You get your new style Jeep, like decals or stickers for the windows. This has you have the ability to put the Levi's style seating in this, which is cool. So you get little Levi's decals for the seats. I like this. This is a bumper sticker. It's going to be hard for you to see. Right there. It says, no problem, and then upside down it says problem. So you put it on there, and it's so if you know what I mean. You get where I'm going. Like, if you're upside down and you can read problem, then you obviously got a problem. Then there's this dirt, it looks like a dirt everyday Sasquatch decal, which is, that's pretty cool. So that's a really nice decal sheet. Chrome, here's your chrome tree. So you've got your 5 chrome wagon wheels, you've got valve covers, off-road lights and antenna. You got your hood latches, which is really cool. I like that the hood latches are on there. Very, very cool. Air cleaner. So there's that. Then you've got this bag that comes with the fully assembled hardtop. It's got the lift gate in the back. You just got to put your windows in it. Very nice. Then you've got 5 of these no-named off-road style tires, which is very cool. The glass, I never open glass because I don't want anything to happen to it, but you've got your hard top side windows, your lift gate rear window, your windshield, your wing windows for the doors, and then light lenses. Then we've got one giant bag of parts. So there's not a lot to this kit, but let's take a look at it. Let's take a look at it. Oh gosh, I don't wanna. Okay, so this tree has your main roll bar hoop and your optional hard doors with door panel detail etched in, which is really cool. So that's nice. Here are your seat backs and your axles with leaf springs attached. There's some hoses on there. CB radio. Looks like an exhaust manifold might be missing from here. See if it's in the box. Here is. Okay, so there's optional roll bar pieces, which is cool. You have the ability to put like a full roll cage in this. Skid plates, jerry cans. There's an old school Warren winch. That's very cool. And then you have the top. That is like a bikini style top that would go on your full roll, optional roll cage. Very, very neat. That's part of the kit. I think that's been in the kit for all of his. Well, I don't think the Mocha Mindy Jeep has all that stuff. It might. If you guys know, drop it in the comments. Then you've got your seats, spare tire carrier, tailgate with Jeep script, shifters, drive shafts, grill insert, windshield, steering wheel, shocks. And again, for an old mold, because this has been out for a while, they must have done something to freshen it up because it looks pretty clean. Either that or that mold is in very good shape. And you've got this tree has your skid plate, transmission skid plate, or transfer case, transmission skid plate, your frame, your wheel backs, transfer case, engine halves, heads. There's your firewall, dashboard, CJ-7 dashboard. There's your cowl. There's your hood. Looks pretty good. There's that missing exhaust manifold. right there. And last but not least, your Jeep tub. So that is cool. It's straight, not warped at all. It's got nice little detail. It's got the CJ-7 badges, the Jeep badge on the back. It's got the Jeep stamp on the side of the tub. It's a good looking kit. So there you have it. Like I said, it's a pretty simple kit, not a lot of parts, but it is very clean. When I build this, I have some bigger wheels and tires from MCV Products, and I'm thinking I'm probably going to put a different engine in this other than the factory V8. Not exactly sure if it will be built as a Renegade or a Golden Eagle. I really love Golden Eagles, so that might happen. And there you have it. So that's it for this weekend. We're going to get some stuff done on the Maverick. I think I'm just going to stick with that and get that done because it's going to be pretty close. And then we'll transition back to the XJ220 Jag. Because right now the plan is to get that painted next weekend. We're going to take a trip down and hang out with our buddy Tim and some other club members. And we'll do a quick little video from down there for that. I think that'll be fun. But yeah, so let's look forward to another Maverick update, hopefully midweek. Hope you guys all have a good week. I hope you had a really good weekend again. Happy St. Paddy's Day. Go eat as much corned beef and cabbage as you can, and have a green beer while you're at it. I'll talk to you later.